Hello everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we survived the trainer gauntlet that was Route 13. Now we're up here to Route 12, and we're continuing to make our way on to Lavender City. There's another item I don't really care to get since I don't have anyone with cut on me. And yeah, this route's going to be a bit of a gauntlet as well when it comes to trainer battles. Although this one's going to be mostly fishermen, since this route is pretty much all docks. Yeah, this part is probably, these two episodes are probably gonna be, like, the most trainer gauntlet-y part of the whole game, probably, honestly. Like I said in the last battle, coming up this way from Fuchsia City, just littered with trainers, and, yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do about it, but it's alright. We'll get lots of experience and money, both of which we could use along the way. Got a little scared for a second when that Gyarados used Dragon Rage, but of course Dragon Rage is a fixed damage move. Although that's weird. That I'm at 93 HP. Oh, I must not have been at full HP when that battle started. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. So I was like, doesn't Dragon Rage always do 40? But I was like, wait, 142 minus 93 is not 40. But 49, I think is what it is? That's some amount. I'm not going to pretend Ooh, got the paralysis. I think it's actually 59, not 49. Yeah, math never was my strong suit. I was always more of an English kind of a person myself. It does always seem like people end up either in, like, going, like, more of a math route or more of an English route. I suppose it has to do with the two different, sides of the brain, like right side, left side. Although, actually, I feel like I read somewhere that actually isn't really true. The brain doesn't really store information on certain hemispheres like that, but that it's more like crisscrossed between the two. But I probably read that on Reddit, and, you know, God only knows what's true that you read on there. Alright, there goes those 3 Gyarados. And there goes Fisher Barney. Okay, definitely gonna want to heal up, though. Let me go ahead and grab some lemonades. Yeah, see, I'm telling you, these lemonades, at the beginning of the game, this is why I'll always say they're a great investment. Because I am running low, but you see how long all of these lasted me? I mean, last time I bought lemonades, I was probably 4 badges into Johto. We got a house here. And if you talk to this guy... yeah, you are. Didn't really pay attention to what he said, but this is where we finally get the Super Rod, the best fishing rod in the game. Yep, so using the Super Rod, you'll be able to fish more rare and high-level Pokemon, but, nothing I'm very interested in. Okay, so if we go to the west from here, we'll head over to Route 11, and if we keep going west from here, we'll actually come across Vermilion City. And you know what? I just realized I never fought the trainers on this route. Which I guess I'll just go ahead and do now. Yeah, I'll do it now, because there's not really much of a better time to do it. Actually, I could think of a better time to do it, now that I stopped to think about it a little bit. But you know what? I'm going to do it now anyway. Part of me wishes I would have just done it while I was closer to Vermilion City, but... yeah, when I first got to Kanto, I was a little eager to start getting as many badges as I could as quickly as I could. Though it might have behooved me to spread it out a little bit more. Since I did end up getting 5 badges, 5 videos in a row. Ah, so close to the next level there. But it's okay, we'll get it after one-shotting this Execute. I might even stop off and stop by the Pokemon Center in Vermilion just to restore the PP of all my Pokemon's moves. I guess it's really not that important, but... we'll see. We'll see how it pans out. Yeah, Lance's physical attack is a lot higher than his other stats, which I already talked about in a previous video. I fed him proteins because I thought Dragon scaled off physical attack in this game. Whoops, turns out it's special. But it's not that big of a deal because we do at least have a physical move in extreme speed. And we will end up having a physical move later that Lance will be using pretty semi-frequently as well. So it's not the worst thing to happen in the world. Besides, Lance's special stat isn't any lower than it would have been. It's just that his physical stat is higher now. Also, does this guy just not say anything at all? Oh, I think the implication is that he was sleeping. Also, Lance leveled up, right? Yes, so let's go ahead and put Hot Pocket in the lead. I would disagree. There's plenty of ways to cheat in Pokemon. Not that I would advocate for that, but you're not exactly right there, Owen. Okay, we'll just go ahead and throw out an Earthquake there. Simple enough. No, see, it's okay, because I said simple enough instead of easy enough. Okay, let's fight. Oh, for some reason I thought I was going to have to walk up to that guy to fight him. Shorts Kid, is that you? No, no. It's, well, I guess it could be the same kid. I don't remember in Fire Red and Leaf Green what the kid... Because when I say shorts kid, I mean, you know, the infamous meme of the youngster who's like, I like shorts, they're comfy and easy to wear. Which is kind of a weird thing to say before you fight somebody, but... Yeah, I forget... I bet Flame will actually just take care of it. Yeah, I forget what the kid's name in Fire Red and Leaf Green was, because in Red and Blue... the trainers didn't have unique names. They were just their titles. So, like, it wouldn't be Youngster Jason. It would just be Youngster wants to battle. Or Hiker wants to battle. Or Lass wants to battle. But then in Fire Red and Leaf Green, they gave them all names, so... Sorry, Crobat. You're no Barbara. Okay, I think we just have a few more trainers on this route. I don't think there's... This route isn't too big, so... There's not going to be too many people to fight around here. Okay, no one up here. No one down here. There was a trainer down there in the first gen. He was a gambler. Although they called them gamers in Fire Red and Leaf Green because they didn't want to encourage gambling. I think that was about the time they stopped having casinos in Pokemon games, too. Actually, I never really thought about that before. Was Gen 3 the last time they had casinos in a Pokemon game? I don't know. I haven't played Gen 4 enough to really remember it, but I don't seem to remember there being one in Gen 4. Or 5. Or 6. I didn't play Gen 7. I recently played Gen 8, and I'm very sure there wasn't any kind of a casino. I think Gen 3 was the last time they put one in a Pokemon game. Okay, let's see who else we got around here. Okay, cool. Looks like that was it, so it wasn't too long of a detour. Oh, we actually couldn't get this way because of the Snorlax. I totally forgot about that. Okay, well that makes me feel a little bit better that it wasn't just my negligence that was keeping me from checking this route out, but that there was an actual obstacle in that way. We will be able to do something about that Snorlax relatively soon here, but we're going to need to keep going up north from Route 12, yeah. 12 first. Let's see, let's go ahead. Okay, Hot Pocket's already in the lead, perfect. Let's take this guy on. And yeah, it's actually not taking quite as long as I thought it would to cover all the bases here in Kanto. I'm trying to think. As far as kind of retreading areas, or near areas we've already been, There's this route, there's Rock Tunnel, and then there's one other route besides Rock Tunnel. And then we'll have explored the bulk of Kanto by that point. All that'll be really left after that is the eastern side of Kanto, like Pewter, Palette, and then the Cinnabar and the ocean there. I actually don't remember... I don't think the Seafoam Islands are in this game. I think they took those out. I kind of hope they did, because I really don't want to have to go all the way through those. Honestly, even if Seafoam Islands are in this game, there's no trainers in there, or at least from what I remember. Well, in Gen 1, there weren't any trainers in there, so it would, if the Seafoam Islands are in this game, it would probably be the same, and then I just wouldn't really bother with it. But I'm pretty sure that they just removed the Seafoam Islands altogether. Wow, this guy only... Jeez, he only has one Pokemon left? I wasn't even really paying attention. I'm just sitting here clicking the A button to spam Thunder Punch. Also, I hope Hot Pocket learns Flamethrower soon. Not that Flame Wheel is like an awful move, but Flamethrower would be a lot better. Yes! Yes, patience is absolutely the key to Pokemon. Especially when you're in this part of the game. Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of starting to remember more and more. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really, really cool they put Kanto in this game, that you can go through and explore it and get all the badges and stuff. But, here's the quintessential but, I will also say that it's a little bit, I don't know, not tedious. Well, it is kind of tedious, honestly. Well, it's not really tedious, because you do get to explore the region all over again. And I don't really think the exploration is tedious. It's just that, like, they didn't really make Kanto that interesting, because they took out a lot of stuff, and obviously it was probably due to a time crunch, or more likely memory space, honestly. Lest we forget, this is a Game Boy Color game, so... And it already had so many things in it, you know, they couldn't possibly put everything from the first game into this one, but still. That's a little cryptic. I don't really know what he's talking about. Do I remember what? Huh, I'm actually interested to talk to him after this battle to find out. I guess one of the reasons, I just now thought of this, I guess one of the reasons they probably made everyone's Pokemon so low-leveled was that so you didn't get super over-leveled, like, coming through Kanto. Because I guess if everyone's Pokemon were in, like, the upper 30s, lower 40s, like, all the trainers and stuff, you would end up with much higher-level Pokemon than, like, what I have right now. Because keep in mind, for all intents and purposes... Wait, oh god, I said it the wrong way. For all intents and purposes, I really should have a full team of level 45 Pokemon by now, if I hadn't done any grinding before the Elite Four. Which was the only... I mean, I did a little bit of early game grinding, but I don't really count that as much, because that was just getting, like, level 2 Pokemon up to speed. But that was the only round of grinding I really had to do throughout the whole game. Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. I'm trying to think back. I don't think, like, throughout most of Johto I did... Yeah, I didn't do any grinding at all, except for, like, the very beginning. Again, just to get level 2 Pokemon up to speed in the very end. Alright, here we go. Lavender Town. The infamous, the infamous town where, well, at least in the Japanese version, the music's pitch was so, like, unbearable. And I've actually gone back and listened to it. It does kind of hurt your ears. But they significantly toned it down in this game. Yeah, Lavender Town's another area that kind of got, like, gutted a little bit, because you might remember the infamous Pokemon Tower here, right? Well, if we go inside, they turned it into a radio tower. Like, dude, how disrespectful is that? Also, they changed the Pokemon, they changed the theme altogether. Huh, well, I wonder where I get one then. Maybe this guy gives it to me? Oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense. Oh, I am actually. Oh, so he gives us the expansion card. Yeah, that'll allow us to tune into Kanto radio programs. Which I think one of them is actually... Let me see something real quick. Here we go, yep. One of them is actually a polka flute. It's on your radio in this game. And since that's what we used in the first game to wake up Snorlax, yeah, that's what we'll be using in this game. So I'll go ahead and do that at some point here. Yeah, up north to Route 10 is where the rock tunnel is. But before I go up there, I'm going to head over here to the east and see what all trainers are along this way. Yeah, heading east here will take us back to Saffron City, the center of Kanto. This is the one cardinal direction that I didn't explore. And I didn't do so initially because I wanted to come all the way back around. Like, believe it or not, I do plan out these videos at least somewhat. And yeah, I had this route kind of planned out. Not from the very beginning, but I'd say after a couple of gyms here in Kanto, I decided this was going to be my route. Okay, so we got that Magnemite there. Yeah, I'm just looking at my time, trying to figure out where I'm going to stop. Probably after this route, after I clear out all the trainers, I'll head back to Lavender and stop. Or you know what? Since I'm close to it anyway, and I won't really... Well, I could always fly back to Vermilion. That's not that big of an issue. I'm just trying to figure out when I want to take out Snorlax. I could do it at the end of this video. We'll probably just do that. It depends. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes to clear out all these trainers. Dang, Hot Pocket stats are looking really good. I feel like your starter Pokemon do tend to have a more balanced spread of stats, so they probably do that on purpose. Okay, got another guy up here. Is that... No, I don't think that song was even out. How does... Because that guy was like, how does the magnet train work? I was like, wait, is that like that meme? Like, magnets, how do they work? But... No, I don't think that... Actually, I don't know how long Insane Clown Posse's been a thing. Too long, if you ask me, but anyway. Yeah, because I know in Kanto there was a lot of trainers on this route. It's weird, there was like 4 all lined up in a row, and like they were each facing alternating ways. It was kind of weird, a bit of a weird spread. We'll see if that's the case in this game as well here in a moment. Okay. Okay, no, they're not here. Yeah, in Gen 1, they were standing right here. And, like, yeah, there was, like, 4 of them, and, like, one was standing this way, one was this way, one was this way, and then one was this way. But, yep, not here in this game. We do have 3 bikers, though, but before I take them on, oh, I guess I'm gonna have to take them on. Wait, what? The Kanto Federation? What? I didn't catch that at all. I guess these guys are unique in that they are the only ones with, like, colored bicycles in this game. Oh, you don't know how tempted I am to hit this fast forward button again, but I'm not going to do it. Also, looking at my time, I probably won't do Snorlax in this video. We'll probably just do that at some other point. If I had to guess, probably after Rock Tunnel. I guess it really depends. Because, like, after we clear out the Rock Tunnel, our next objective is going to be to get to Pewter City in order to take on Brock, and then to head south to take on the last two remaining gyms. But I don't remember, because I know in Gen 1 you can't backtrack from Mount Moon to Cerulean. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that in this game, or if we're going to have to use the Diglett Cave. I think we might have to use the Diglett Cave, which is probably why that Snorlax is blocking it, to prevent us from going there right away. I think, anyway. We'll see in due time. So yeah, still thinking about the next Pokemon game I'm going to do after this one. I mentioned this in the Stardew Valley video, but earlier today I ordered my capture card. It should arrive tomorrow. So, honestly, if I can get that up and running right away, I might just go ahead and make Pokemon Shield my next Pokemon Let's Play. Just because it's a relatively recent game, I think it might attract a few more viewers. And no, not everything I do is to get more viewers. I guess that's not really clout chasing. I'm kind of trying to build a fan base. I don't know if there's a term for that, but clout chasing. I love that term. I think it's hilarious. But yeah, the hell was I gonna say? Something about something? Oh, yeah, I was just saying that Pokemon Shield might draw more viewers. Plus, it's newer, and it's very fresh in my memory since I played through the story once recently, so that might end up becoming my next Pokemon LP. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, I definitely want to do, like, Leaf Green, Emerald. And then aside from that, those are, like, Gens 1 through 3 I know pretty well, just because I've played them so many times. Again, Shield I would know pretty well since I've very recently played through it. The other ones, I mean, there's no really easy way for me to play Gen 6 or 7, because I don't have a 3DS, and even if I did, it's a whole process to actually record that. Would you just save Gens 4 and 5? I would like to play Black and White 2 on the channel. Black and White 2 are, in my opinion, just the best Pokemon games. I know I said that Crystal here was my favorite, but no, I think, like, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Black and White 2 are the best. But okay, we managed to defeat those guys, and yeah, I think one of them was saying, yeah, this underground path is locked, so yeah, if we head through here, we find ourselves back in Saffron City. Alright, so yep, I'm gonna go heal up my Pokemon, and then in the next video, I'll go ahead and meet you back in Lavender Town, and we'll head up north through the Rock Tunnel, just so I can show that off. Let's see. And I'm trying to think, so that'll be episode 44 that I do Rock Tunnel. Probably do Snorlax at the end of that, if Rock Tunnel doesn't take too long. That would make episode 45 fighting Brock. Yeah, I mean, we're coming up on the end here pretty soon. I think I am going to get right at 50 episodes for this LP as a whole. But in any case, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Pokemon Crystal. This is XLex, signing out. Have a good day.